It's Jose.
Hey there, Jose. What's going on there, buddy? Hey there, guy. Hey, welcome back to the channel, and I'm here with Cecil in the shop, and we're taking a look at a 66 Chevelle build that we're going to do. And we got another one up there on the top that may or may not get worked on, but anyway, Cecil, tell us about this thing.
Well, I've always been a 66 fan, and last year we were at one of the local cruise-ins, and I had a friend come up to me that knows that I've owned a lot of them, and asked me if I was interested in one, that he knew where one was. And so I had him call his friend up, and his friend said, yes, I still have it. And I asked if I could come see it the very next day. He said, he said you could. So I loaded up the trailer and we drove out there the next day. My brother and I looked it all over and made the purchase on it. Got a smoking deal on it, pretty good deal. And but it was all in parts. It didn't look like it looks right now. The fenders were off of it, and showing just how we drug it home. We've done some work, and then now decided, hey, let's do a video.
Yeah. All right, let's do a walk around and check this thing out. So the car's pretty complete. As you can see, the interior is pretty stripped out, although Cecil's got a lot of parts for it. Got a new dash on there, where there's, it's basically a blank slate. Somebody hacked up the floor pretty bad for a 4-speed, but we got an automatic going back into it. How much is that stall?
It's a 18 to 2200 stall converter. And that'll go into the turbo 400 that's been rebuilt with a shift kit.
Oh yeah, yep. So got that off of Marketplace, huh?
Yes.
You got the tail light. Oh, you got glass for it?
I got all glass for it. Yes, all interior for it.
Nice. You got a hood in front.
Yeah, I bought a cowl hood for it.
As you can see, it's pretty much a blank slate. He's already cleaned up the frame a whole bunch. Got the dash sitting here. And there was one of the motor choices, so tell us about this engine.
So this is actually the original 283 to the car. And so it's been gone through, and it's got brand new, pistons, rings, the cranks, it's all been balanced. It's ready to go in. I've got the double roller timing chain, a thumper cam. The heads have all been redone with the new springs on it. Yeah, so, it's just got a nice Edelbrock manifold with a brand new Holley 650 carburetor that's going on it. And we'll mate that to that turbo 400 and get that thing in and hopefully have us a good thumping roll.
Those the headers on the wall?
Yes, these are the headers on the wall. Had them all, cleaned and powder coated.
Oh, nice.
And so they're fun. They'll look pretty cool in there.
Yeah.
And we're building this to look like an old school drag car.
Yeah, we're not going to paint it or anything.
No, it's not going to get painted.
That's what you got.
It'll be patinaed. Yeah, what you see is what we get. And but it'll have, old school stickers on it, and we'll do some airbrushing on it to make it look like it was racing back in 1966 to the 70s.
Nice. Like you got those mags on there too.
Yeah, I picked up these Anson slots from a buddy of mine, and then picked up the big meats on Marketplace as well, and mounted them up and popped them on there. And so one of the future add-ons after it's running and driving, of course, will be turning that 12 bolt into a posi.
Yeah, and that's something we'll do too. All right, I think what we're going to do now is we're going to try to get this shoved over to this side so we get a little more room to work on it, and then we're going to see if we can get the motor sorted out.
So, yeah, once we get past that pillar, then we'll grab the steering wheel. Go ahead, if you want to crank it that way, kind of around your car. There you go. Motor?
So this 283 is the original one out of the car?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't
Isn't
know
that crazy?
I thought it was just a 283 you had laying
Yeah.
around. If you have dirt on your threads, it throws you a false, it doesn't get your torque right.
Yes.
And so, yeah, you want to have those clean. So that's what we're talking about now. Is we're going to clean up all the threads on the head bolt so we can do it right. All right, we got the bolts all clean.
Yes.
Ah.
Are your hands vibrating?
Yeah, they are, but it's got to be done.
Yes.
All right, so this looks pretty good, huh? We don't have to do any real prep. Flat top piston.
Yeah. No, there's.
Do you know what the bore is on this? Looks like it might be 30 over.
I'm thinking that it is. If memory
is.
serves me right.
0.030. Okay, so it's bore 30 over.
Okay. Yeah.
He's on the phone again. Everybody knows Cecil. He's popular. Is there so much lighter in the big blockhead?
Jeez, aren't they, bro?
Where are we? Here we go. Again. All right.
That's the other end one.
All right, got them all to 65 foot-pounds. Whenever Cecil gets off the phone, maybe we'll start looking at the cam and the lifters, or maybe I'll just start doing that. Keep on going. Comp cam. Oh, duration at 50 is 227 on the intake and 241 on the exhaust, and valve lift is 479 and 465. Lobe separation is 107. The smaller the engine, the more the cam has an effect. So this is going to be a ratty little thing. All right. Cam card. One camshaft. And lifters. Got cam break-in. Lots of zinc in here. Basically pouring zinc all over it. Here's the cam card. Probably instructions. And you want to look that up because preload on lifters can vary due to manufacturer. When I mean set up to preload, we'll do that later. But when you tighten up your rocker arms on your push rods that push into your lifters, there's little springs in there. You're putting preload in there, and some want a quarter turn, some want 1 turn. It just depends. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the camshaft out of this nice protective thing, lube it all up, and shove it in there. Just dive in and get all this lubed up. Boom, it's in. Yeah. Not that that's a bad thing either.
Yeah, not that. I mean, it's going to go through it anyway. Exactly.
Yeah, we just want to make sure this is on the lobes.
Nice.
So we're good to go. Chain.
Put a bolt. Put a bolt in that opposite one. There you go. Okay, we need to. Alright.
That looks pretty good.
There you are.
Alright. What is that? Is that a rooster?
It's our shop rooster.
Anyway, we had a pretty good day. We got the heads set on, all torqued down, and camshafts in, and we even set the preload on all of our rockers. So that not a bad day. That rooster's getting closer. I don't know.
Yes, he's getting brave.
Yeah. So we got an intake and a nice chrome cover we'll put on.
Yep.
The
get some bolts into that thing.
That'd be a pretty nice Rodley 283 when we get done.
There we go.
All right. Well, this week while I'm out of town, Cecil's going to paint everything up, and maybe next weekend we can get it all mated up and set in the car and keep moving on. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Goodbye.